Hello, everyone. It's good to see you again. I just wanted to give others a chance to finish their broadcast, but some of the members who promised to go live at 10, they did not show up from the other side, so I decided to begin our live stream now. So thanks for all those who are presently here. Well, some will join us as we continue. So I was supposed to start 30 minutes ago, but because of what I've already explained, so I said, no, let me allow extra 30 minutes since I've changed my schedule, also the sports. Now, we had much discussion. We had much discussions earlier. That was, we did not live stream 12:30 today because we changed the schedule to 18:30 p.m. South African time. And now it's, let me see, it's 23:05 p.m. South African time. It's at night here. And hi, Mary. The gentleman who promised to be live today did not show up. I kept on checking. I did not see him. I don't know what happened, but thanks for showing up. So we can continue, though some of you we did not share earlier today. It's all about the migration, and I did not see. Maybe it's because I did not subscribe. Yours and others, as soon as you go live, I can see the notification. I've been here. I checked, really. I did not see anything, believe you me. But what I can do, I don't know his YouTube channel. I don't know whether shall I. Hey, brother. I don't know whether shall I invite him private on. Yeah, that will be better because I checked. I didn't see anything, no notification, nothing. Yeah. But as for the rest, as soon as you go, beep, I get a message. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks again for being here. Since you're all here, what exactly can be done about the current situation in the current crisis that you're facing? As I was going through the article today, the opening paragraph, this is the first paragraph, and the second paragraph. It's talking to us. It's that you remember that the admin sees more about the entire community. They can see what's happening. They can see where there's a slowdown. They can see where there's activity, and they are our admin, so they can see much that we cannot see. Okay, so when you read it with understanding, you know that number of 2.8 million are orphans in this community. How does that affect us? Can you talk about that? You know, I'm bothered. I was kind of disturbed about that outcome. And I know that it is not a lie, but the admin is actually making us aware about what is happening within our community. Is there something that we're not doing right, guys, or what could be the problem exactly? Okay, I'll do that, my brother. It's fine. After this, I will follow up that, because I still don't understand why didn't I subscribe to you. But as for the rest, I'm covered. Yeah, my question, TBCians, is there something that we are not doing right? Hi, Nompumelelo. Welcome from KZN, South Africa. Thank you for being here. I saw you once last time and you disappeared, but I'm glad you're back. Maybe this is the right time to broadcast in order to get more of you guys. Yeah. Okay. Mary says the problem is people joining through some person, and that person does not follow up on the new TBC baby. Okay. That is true, Mary. From the 20th, from just before the 20th of last month, March, I was busy with a number of TBC orphans. Some were dumped. Yes, some, there was no follow-up at all. And some of them started calling me private. Some, they WhatsApp me, they wanted to get help. But since the admin has advised that you can't just accept them, there has to be some form of agreement. They must purchase something from you in order for you to help them. I think that's point one for now. Okay, let's check. Powerbox says, yes, Christian, true. The sign of members to ABC. Yeah. So, some of these upliners or sponsors, we started with them, some 2016, some that came late, some early 2017. But why are they doing this? Why now? Why especially now? Okay. Yeah, we really have to follow up and keep the communication. But now, here's the thing. The number is so high, it's 2.8 million orphans. So if we multiply, we minus 2.8 million from the current total number of TBC members. That means the remainder, we are so little. How can we divide ourselves in order to cater for 2.8 million? Because some of them, they don't come out, but the system has detected that there is this situation. So how can we divide ourselves and cater for all of these people? We must have a plan, a way of doing it. Okay. Thanks, Powerbox. It's true what you're saying. And then Mary has already answered. What do you think about the leaf that admin is about to introduce? Do you think it will make things flow for us, the limited number? Yeah, the admin promised that they will introduce a leaf, something about the leaf or leaf arrangement in order to make things easier for the active number in liaising with this 2.8 offense. Let's roll up our license that see on day by day. Okay. While you're still waiting for the leaf arrangement, do you think we can intensify our presentations maybe? Should we go out to the people, or shall we continue using online arrangements only, or offline, seeing them like one-on-one or direct selling sort of, and then during that we drive them online? Or what can be done? I'm trying to find a way. That is why I'm sharing this with you. Okay, explain. All right. I hope all of you here, you were also bothered, right, about the figure. $2.8 million. On the other hand, we have to migrate. It is a big problem. Yeah. It is a big problem, yeah. Because I also feel that we are putting more burden to the admin. Powerbox asked the question earlier that the admin is doing so much for us, but in return, what are we doing? In return, only few of us, like you guys, are doing something. Something is not right. Yes, Mary, it's true. We have to start somewhere. And now we have to do something now. What is the way forward? Okay, you've already hinted some of the important areas. And now What about the people that we introduced, meaning our downlines? Some of us have hundreds under them and 200 and etc., etc. Yeah. All right. Let me give you a report. What did I do 2 hours ago? Okay. I was with another leader. To this day, he has signed up over 500 new members. So I asked him that since you recruited these people, are you also training them to have your own 10, meaning metrics under you? Currently, yes, he is working on that, though there are some challenges. He has organized 3 people so far, including his wife. So I had to visit some of them before my meeting with him, but some they did nothing. So now the question was, did I explain everything well to these people, or maybe they missed out, or maybe I missed out something? But since the last person I met today mentioned that no, I've already organized 3 people, that shows the other leaders did not understand. Now the question is, when we explain to our new members that if you don't understand something, ask. You can even ask with your native language. We will understand that. If I don't understand the language, someone will interpret. And then don't be shy. You can even talk to me private so that we can help you. Yeah, they will say, yes, we understand, we will do that. But they won't do that. There is this fear within our community. It's dominating, and it's really giving us these results, like today's results from the article. So the whole report is telling us that we have to roll up our sleeves and go out there and train more communities, because the ones that we think they are now clued up with the system, they are not. Yes, all the tools are there. The admin, it's here as a supplier of anything that we need. So are you saying we should adjust a little bit on our presentations for sure, and not forgetting to drive them to the blog? Because when you look at these downlines or people that we invited in the whole system, some of them are keen to learn, but it looks like someone was restricting them not to do that. But we have to go back to those, and if needs be, we must also have access to talk to them directly. Yes, your 10 metrics, it's there, but the question is, how much time do we have with them to get the reports, the updates, or weekly report, or fortnight report, in order to strategize that, okay, if you have a problem here, let's try this and things like this. So I think we didn't have much time to have meetings with them or something. That might be a problem, but to some, we have different cases. To some, it will be maybe the leader itself is shy. There is this fear dominating our way of doing things within the community. So really, I'm still not happy about what I read. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to liaise with other community members from other lands just to get a way of doing something about this 2.8, because everything is already here. Thank you. What do you think about the workshops? Workshops, can they work? Even if you can workshop 2 people or one or 2 people, 3 or 4, and then we groom them within a short space of time, yeah. Then we engage them. Then maybe that might help. What do you think? Because online live broadcast, we can't workshop people. It's about something else. So if we can't reach some of them, maybe some of them are remote, then you can arrange your private live stream with them, and you engage them using a live stream, but private, instead of going to them. But some, they'll prefer you to come to them at times, but okay, you can't go to them all the time, but have this group that you will be monitoring. That's what I think. What do you have in mind? All right. We might have noticed how Dr. Dan is conducting his activities in the Philippines. He has, I don't know how many times a week, but he has slots for himself and his leaders, and then his leaders, they have slots with their downlines. Then he has another slot, maybe I think once a day, yeah, like live stream broadcast. So maybe that is why they are multiplying so quick, with an understanding, of course. And sometimes he does live stream with me together with his leaders. And there's this thing, when I asked him why are you doing that, he said, sometimes I would like my leaders to hear from others what I'm sharing with them, something like that. I'll just get a message that please join us. Here's the link. We will be on Zoom. They usually live stream through Zoom. Here in YouTube, it's only for this type of broadcast. So do you think we can try something like that, though ours might be different somewhere? Yeah. Any idea, please? I'm also stuck, just like you. Are you there, Tibetians? Okay. How about setting up an objective? Let's say this week, starting from now, because you and I, we are 24/7, right? How about touching base private, and then we start something from now and see by end of this week how far the whole arrangement can go, meaning from your groups, you know which are the people to engage for this I won't say it's a campaign, but for this exercise. Because what is important now is to multiply ourselves, then from there have one voice, then we will be in a position to work out something from the 2.8 million. What do you think about that? How we're gonna do that, the strategies, we can share that private, yeah? It goes back to what one member proposed a few days ago, that should one of us recruit 1,000, then from 1,000 we know not all of them will be flexible at once, but maybe the first 10, 20, like that. That's how we can work out something. But of course, we set up a bigger number. You know that even if it drops, you will be somewhere. How about that? What do you think, Tibetians? Let's share it. These are the ideas I'm having, but I would love to work with others in order for us to make a difference. Okay, let's do this. If you have thought of something, it's okay. I'll allow you to chat with me private. I have my email there. Then we'll take it from there. With Mary, I am connected with on WhatsApp, and yeah, so we can work on it. I'll also forward what I'm thinking. Then, yeah, because now what we need to do is to come up with a plan, and then we don't have to delay things, because we will be migrating with this number 2.8. But you see what is happening. They will be migrating, which is good, with no understanding. So we will be having a double challenge. Questions will be more than what we are getting now. What we are getting now, it's some of the questions, they're challenging, of course, but what will happen after migration? It will be double those questions. So it will really exhaust us, and we need to share this with others as well and groom others, so that everything can flow. Even if we do come across challenges or questions, at least the burden will be less. Do you think that can work, my fellow TBCians? Okay. I'm looking forward for your ideas. Let's share it, and then I will check my email then. For now, let's call it a day. And thank you again to see you all. And I'll do my live stream tomorrow, not during the day, 18:30 p.m. And then from that one, I'll announce the. Oh, okay. My question was, shall we start by organizing workshops? And these workshops, it mustn't be for leaders only. Okay, some will be private, and some of these workshops will be public. Okay, when you say public, it's for our downlines, people that we recruited, and it's easier to deal with those ones we have recruited as our downlines before the public than the new members, because the new members will tend to be confused. So for new members, it will be presentations, but for public workshop, it will be those we have already recruited as our downlines. Discuss the strategies on how to make a difference from the 2.8 TBC offense. And then, yes, we may also have another workshop. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and another workshop will be for leaders only, meaning where we strategize the approach, how to draw them in, our downlines in. Then we increase the numbers from our downlines. We form the the live stream chat through Zoom, maybe once or twice in a week. Maybe we can have one for leaders and one for what do you call this, for our downlines. Of course, we will be there monitoring, and then we will spot that who are the active ones. Then we engage them, we groom them further. From there, we will make a difference. Remember that if we start doing that, few can make a difference in TBC community. Then others will say, oh, it works, then it will duplicate itself. Because whatever Cameroon is doing or Nigeria, that it's making a difference within our global community. Whatever we do in South Africa, it's also making a difference for the entire TBC community. So we are gunning for the same goal, but we apply different mechanisms and tactics. That's my request to all of you. But since you are saying that can work, it's okay. Yes, some of the things, how we're going to do that, we will have to chat privately through emails, WhatsApp. I think that will be fine, because we did try many things to grow this community, and it worked. Let's do it then. And thanks for all your contributions. I will also forward to you. Oh, I don't have your emails. Some of you are. I have your WhatsApp numbers and the emails. You can send me something in the email that I've pasted there. Then we can take it from there. Okay. When you meet me in person, not online, I'm different. Different. Even my metrics, they've noticed that you are different in person. I am in person here, but now when we are online, we consider many things, and whatever we say, we know that it's live globally. And then when we chat through WhatsApp or SMS through the phone, there I cannot see in what mood are you by then. You cannot see the same with me. But when you meet me in person, I'm different, completely different. But I'm not scaring you. You're gonna love me. It's just that I ask questions, and I question everything. Even the admin is aware of this, that I love asking questions and I question everything. And it helps me a lot. And Randy knows I ask questions. So it's like that. Yeah, but I didn't know that you can speak Zulu, you know. All right. Yeah, let's arrange. It's okay, but let's first begin with this working on something. Before I retire in about 30 minutes or so, I'll just send you an email. You can just forward me your email here so that I can chat with you guys. Yeah, but with Mary, I'll go on WhatsApp. Yeah, I am. Okay, my mother, she's half Sutu, half Venda. And then my late dad, Tsonga. Tsonga, they say Shangan, but Tsonga. Tsongas mostly are from Mozambique, and I mean Shangan, sorry, and Tsongas are here in Limpopo, Kazankulu, Giani, Elim, yeah. Some they are in, what is this place? Bush, yeah. Then we have Toyando Venda, meaning my mom was born there and my dad in Elim, yeah. Oh, I have Irish friends. And I also have the guy who's designing websites for us. He's, I think, dad Irish and mom Zulu. So it looks like colored, but he's more on Zulu speaking, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Yeah, we have a leader that was trained here. He's in South Africa. He's currently a citizen of South Africa. He's an engineer for, this, what do you call these things? There's something got to do with telecommunications. I don't know. It's not a radar, but there's something. He deals with that. So we trained him. You'll be seeing him sometime this week. His name is Isaac Chulu, but he's here now. Most of them are settling here. He's also good. And my former lecturer from technical school was Zambian. When I was doing my final on architectural profession, I'm an interior designer, also an architect. And then my brother in Limpopo is a civil engineer. But, sometimes you tend to divert from your profession and go for other things. I went for Forex for 8 years, and I also traded Johannesburg Stock Exchange for 5 years. But after the elite got grip on the brokers, I had to pull out because there was a danger already. But I've learned a lot. Then I invested in cryptocurrency until I came across the Billion coin. Okay, my brother, thank you so much. And go and retire. I'll retire in about 15, 20 minutes. And tomorrow is a big day. And thanks again to you all. I will follow up with you. I'll leave the message, then we'll take it from there. Thanks, everyone, and good night.